Hello, hello. So today is a good day. So I don't know if this is a rant or if this is me just speaking candidly and about some good things that are happening. Today, here, let me turn this fan down. All right, so today, or over the weekend rather, I should say, a judge ruled in favor, or not in favor, of the government's masking order for children in school. I love it. I love it. So, you know, my kid will get to be able to see, you know, the smiling faces of his peers in school. All those will get to see his. You know, he's at that age. His teeth are coming in good now, so, you know, his teeth are starting to straighten out. You know, he's 9 years old, and now he gets to share that smile with everybody, and he's got a good one. He smiles a lot. He's a happy kid, and I'm so happy about this. This is a huge step towards getting that man out of office, that J.B. Pritzker. You know, and because I look at it this way. This ban was ruled, or not ban, but this mandate was ruled against, and I would say 90% of the school districts in, you know, in my area at least, not just my town, but surrounding areas, as soon as this ruling came through, they made it optional for children to wear masks in school. And what that tells me is they were against the governor's orders from the get-go. And I'll tell you what, these kids are going to have such a better quality of life in school. They're going to, you know, I think that this is going to be a phenomenal thing for the children in school. Finally, after 2 years of this crap, you know, for the kids that were able to go to school are able to show their smiling faces, and it just makes me so damn happy. Now, there are other schools that, you know, in a lot of the Chicago schools, go figure, Chicago, CPS bullcrap, that they went into emergency effect of e-learning, and that's horrible for the kids. I feel so bad for any kid that's in the Chicago Public School District. It's hard to feel bad for the parents that keep their kids in Chicago Public Schools, because I don't know, if they really wanted what was best for their kids, they'd yank them out of there so fast and move to a suburb that allowed their children to be children. You know, I couldn't imagine, and I wouldn't be a parent with a child in the Chicago Public School District. I would have left a long time ago if that was the case. They're absolutely horrible between their teachers' unions, and, you know, they're blindly following this governor, and, you know, they think this big tub of lard walks on water. The guy can't even walk on ice; he'd fall right through. You know, but as far for my kid, and, you know, everybody else in my community, I'm so happy that this is taking effect, and, you know, kids are able to unmask. They still got to wear them on the bus, but that's a small price to pay, I think. I'm just overwhelmed with joy at this news. It really is the little things that make you happy. You know, my kid not having to wear a mask in school makes me very happy. You know, and so there's a flip side of this. It's very important that, you know, the kids still have the option. You know, if it makes them feel safer, whatever, and then they're able to. And, you know, I'm glad that the children, and ultimately they get to school, and sometimes the children are smarter than the parents. You know, these woke parents can't keep their kids in masks because the kids have the option. The kids can wear it on the bus, and then they can take it off and stick that stupid thing in their coat pocket while they go learn and talk to their friends and enjoy their time at school. I think school's been so unenjoyable for the last couple years for these kids because they're just sitting there breathing in their warm mouth breath, and now they get to take a nice deep, literally a nice deep breath of relief. And you know, I'm over the moon about it. But going back to my other point, I think that you know, this is a big step towards taking our state back. And I've always thought that, well, I haven't always thought, but in these last couple years, I've thought our state isn't real blue. You know, it's not red. It's more purple. You know, I think that I really think that this state could be flipped. And this is a big indicator. You know, all these school districts, you know, as soon as this came through, they're like, okay, great, get rid of those damn masks. You know, okay, we gotta still wear it on the bus, but not in the school. And I just think that all of those, you know, people flipping on that as soon as they were able to is a good indicator that, you know, we don't want this guy in charge. You know, we really don't. And I smell change coming, and I'm over the moon about it. And, you know, he can keep fighting it all he wants, but, you know, I'm sorry. Our judicial system has prevailed, and these kids are able to breathe a nice breath of fresh air. To all those schools who decided, nope, we're not going to have school now, or we're going to do e-learning, shame on you. Absolute shame on you for saying, because these kids don't have to wear masks, we're not going to have them here. Absolute shame on you. You're not doing the children any good. You're not looking out for the children. You're selfish, and all you're doing is you're trying to tell the governor, no, we stand behind you, so that if this thing ever flips back, they're the first ones that gets, you know, extra funding and special treatment from the governor, rather than focusing on, you know, on the kids' rights and what's right for them. You know, shame on you, school districts, for continuing to abide by this governor's opinion. But, you know, fact of the matter is that the schools don't have to now, and the kids don't have to now, and for that I'm very grateful. I'm very grateful to live in an area that is able to, you know, say, you know, screw you, governor. There was a ruling that said we don't have to listen to you, and I'm absolutely over the moon about it. But so this is a great thing. It's not a great thing in all of communities, because obviously, you know, Chicago public schools, and, you know, some surrounding school districts are like, nope, we're doing e-learning now, you know, emergency order for e-learning and all that crap. You know, watch the grades plummet in those areas, you know, and it's sad because the kids are going to have to suffer for that. But those school districts, like my son's, these kids are going to thrive, absolutely thrive, not having to wear that stupid thing in class anymore. So I'm happy this morning. I got a long drive. I got to go up to middle of Wisconsin today for work, but so that's not the greatest, but that's okay. This keeps me in high spirits, and I am absolutely over the moon about this. And, you know, and man, anybody who has kids in school that, you know, abided by this new ruling should be you know, absolutely happy about this. And if you're not, there's something wrong with you. I don't know, you know. But I guess, you know, if that makes you feel better, but I'm happy, you know, I'm happy your kid isn't forced to wear a mask by the government. I'm happy mine's not forced to wear a mask by the government now. So I wonder when this becomes a chain reaction, you know, when we start going into stores, and for the most part, most stores don't tell me that I have to wear a mask. You know, I'll usually walk in without it, and, you know, and, you know, if they say something, you know, I usually have one in my pocket, and I don't really feel like fighting that fight with the, you know, the Walmart greeter, or, you know, the person washing the carts at Target that tells you to put it on, because it's not their fault, you know, it's the store policy, and I'm not going to take that out on a single employee. But, you know, I wonder when the chain reaction happens to where, you know, all that goes away too. This really gives me hope for our future. It's the first thing in a long time that really shows an end in sight. And I'm ecstatic about it. And, you know, I hope you are too. You know, let me know what you think. And, you know, it's a good day. It's a good Monday.